is it like to be an engineer?
Well, it's kind of an interesting job. It's always kind of fun to work with the trains, to set up different trains, to make them run faster, slower, or to take care of problems.
How many tracks do you have here?
Well, there are 18 different tracks. The trains do not intersect. They're all separate trains, so we don't have to worry about crashes or anything like that. We do have derailments, but we don't have to worry about crashes because all the tracks are self-directed.
Do trains ever fall off the track anymore?
Yes, they do, as a matter of fact. A lot of things happen. Twigs can get under the trains, which will cause them to derail. Just a power surge, there's too much electricity will cause them to derail.
Do the tracks ever get dirty?
Yes, they get very dirty, especially in the fall when the leaves are coming down. But every morning we clean the tracks before we put the trains on. And behind you right now, they are running cleaning trains. Special cars that take the residue off the track so that when we put the trains on the track for the day, they're starting with a clean track.
How do the trains work?
How do they work? That's an interesting question. Well, what happens is we have electricity that goes to the track. So the track has electricity, and the engine has a motor in it that picks up the electricity and actually drives the motor in the engine, so the engine pulls the train.
Okay. What would you guys do if a train stopped working?
First of all, we check to make sure that we didn't blow a fuse, overload the track with too much electricity, and then the fuse would blow. Another thing we'll do is we'll look at the motor on the train. Maybe the motor is faulty and we have to take the train off the track, test it, and see. Another thing we do is make sure that the radio that's sending the signal is working properly. Do you have a favorite train?
Thomas.
Well, the Thomas train is, most of the kids really love Thomas, as you know. We try to run Thomas every day, and then we run one of Thomas's friends on the other track there.
How many buildings are in the railroad?
We have about 70 buildings. They're all made from natural substances, leaves, twigs, wood, things like that. And they weather very well. They're coated with a special coating so that they don't disintegrate in the rain.
Why is there plants?
Well, the whole concept is to have a garden railroad. And to have a garden railroad, you need two things, a railroad and a garden. So the plants fulfill the garden part, and we, the engineers, fulfill the railroad part.
How does the volcano work?
It has a certain amount of electricity that sends steam out every several minutes, probably about every 25 minutes or so, and creates a recorded noise like a volcano.
Thank you.
You're welcome.